Welcome to Always Off Brand. We take retail, e-commerce, Amazon, you name it,
Life.
We take it. Life. We simplify it. We try to throw a big old bag of fun in there. And we are fun right now. We are live recording from eTail Palm Springs. Oh, just absolutely delicious outside. Joining me today, Lauren Livak Gilbert, the PDP doctor in the house.
Excited to be co-hosting at eTail with you, Scotty. Thanks for having me.
And not only is she a great co-host and a great person and just amazing, she's the best connector. She is like the recruiter of all time. What we love about this, her and I go, who do you got? Bring somebody. So she's like, hey, I got somebody. I got somebody awesome. Kelly.
Thank you. Happy to be here. I appreciate you guys having me.
Kelly O'Donovan?
Yes. Correct.
There you go. I just met you 5 minutes ago.
Irish last name with Italian heritage.
Oh, I like it. Very nice. Kelly and I met in the registration line. How cool is that?
This is why we need to leave our screens. And we need to get out in the world.
That's fair.
Absolutely.
So Kelly, living comfortably?
Live comfortably.
Okay.
Yes.
Almost nailed it. Almost. That's 3, 2. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Live comfortably?
Yes. Live comfortably.
Tell us about it.
We are the largest North American manufacturer of utility bedding goods. And
Utility
what is that?
bedding. The utility caught my ear.
Yes. So function. We offer the white goods of the bed. So the underwear of the bed. Pillows.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
It is.
I didn't know we were that wasn't on the agenda.
Pillows, mattress toppers, mattress pads, all the essentials that you need for a good night's sleep.
I'm sorry, boxer brief. Where are we on the other
I think a line extension could be in our future.
Yeah,
Well, they're all flannel sheets, so
that's true.
Yeah, so we have a portfolio of licensed brands like Kate Spade and Serta, Calvin Klein, and then also our own brands. So traditionally played in the B2B space. We have a hospitality presence and an omni brick and mortar presence. And then, of course, e-com, which is where I come into play.
Wow.
So you sell on so many different channels.
We do. It's quite a breadth of retail partners. And we have a very great sales team. We make sure that we're always aligned. So, online is such an evolving landscape. And for me, that's always been fun. I've traditionally been in the pure play space and D2C space. So being able to work in utility bedding has been a journey, but no challenge, no change.
Now again, I always try to ask the the little happy moron question because I'm not familiar with this. So I just want to be clear on the utility thing. So is it the actual bed? Or all the stuff that goes on the bed and around the bed. So you're not trying to ship mattresses is what I'm kind of get to.
Correct.
Okay.
Nope.
Sorry.
We're not Casper.
I just had to. Lauren is giving me a
little
look.
sass.
My job on the podcast is to make fun of Scott.
And it's way too easy lately. But the utility thing, I wanted to make sure because then I was going to be like, how are you shipping this stuff? It costs $1 zillion.
No, absolutely. No, it's a great point. So it's all the ancillary accessories that you put on your bed to round out your sleep.
There you go.
I am going to call it now the underwear of the bed.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
It's
this is again.
Everyone knows what you're talking about.
Yeah. And can I just have a moment here?
Yeah.
Nobody talks about how important it is to wash that more frequently than you think. Even like vacuuming your mattress and things like that. There's got to be like the care that goes into also these products. Like, is that an education element like that you also talk about?
Well, you got to spin it too. You got to spin it.
Yeah.
You got to do the spin job.
Well, wait, what?
You got to spin the mattress.
I was like, spin what? What are you
got to move. You got to move it around.
Flip.
You got to flip it. Move it. You got to,
Scott, when's the last time your mattress has been spin?
Actually, great question, Kelly. A little pointed. I just met you. A little personal.
We'll let the 8 Ball answer that.
That's a good one, Kelly.
I think I'm due for a flip and spin.
Now that we're talking about it, I'm totally overdue.
Then see, this is the bedding question. Then I want to be like, so are you like the comforter and the other sheet? This is fascinating to me.
There are layers to it.
Yeah, but what kind of people are this is a personal decision.
It is. And it's very subjective and it's very tactile, which is then hard to translate that sensory experience online.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
But it's an essential. I mean, so you have your layers, you have your mattress topper or pad, and then you have your sheets, your pillow protector, pillowcase. Not a lot of people realize that.
No,
and
it's
then
huge.
Yeah.
the outer layer, so your comforter, duvet, what have you, your blanket.
Yeah, the
So-
flat sheet. Like we don't do the flat sheet. We just have the comforter. and the
Okay. That's a
top
choice.
sheet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's got their
I
thing.
hate washing the duvet. So
That's fair.
so annoying to put it back on. Anyway, I have a question. So I think about like when you're describing something like a sheet, there's so many more factors that you would need to consider than other categories, right? Like you have thread count. Like how do you describe like the touch and feel? Like like what are the other elements that you use online to get that like tactile message through on the screen?
Mm-hmm. You know, it's funny because we did a case study last year and we had a focus group to determine how users are actually approaching the buying process in our category and online. And you're not really thinking about your pillow or the pillow density or the denier of your pillow, as we say in technical terms, but it's like, what do I want to lay my head on at night when it's 10 p.m. and I've had a long day at work? Or what kind of sheet do I want that will hug me and make me feel warm? And so we found that consumers really talk about bedding in that space of how it makes them feel and
That's
how they
interesting.
want to get into bed at the end of a long day. So for sheets and any other accessory, it's not just about the technical specs of the product, but it's really like they want it to hug you or make it feel like you're embraced. So it's that sensory touch that we try to communicate.
And how do you do that across channels and make sure that it feels the same, like D2C versus your PDP versus, I don't know, do you have influencers? Like, do you social?
We do,
covers? Yeah?
actually. Yeah.
That's, I'm giving you
Oh.
a bell on that question
Oh.
right there.
Thank you, Scotty.
Well played.
We do. So for our D2C brand Restful Nights, we just relaunched it last July. And we replatformed, we moved over to Shopify, and it's been night and day. But we're also rethinking about how we're approaching the marketing and the sales tactics behind it. So for us, influencers have been huge in just brand awareness, but then also educating on the product. So for us and in our category, it's more so about being a knowledge hub and a sleep expert than it is being a hub of product. So you purchase something, say, well, you're supposed to be purchasing your bedding every 12 to 24 months, like a pillow you're supposed to be
Really?
replacing.
Oh, that's terrifying.
So don't
I
just-
definitely
No,
don't do that.
my wife she's on that game.
Every 12
She
to 24 months,
loves
you need a
it.
new pillow?
I don't think we're that, but we have 2 sets of everything. We switch it out. She just loves all this stuff.
Wait, what?
She has, I'm not kidding, she has 8 pillows.
I have
Oh
a
my
lot of pillows.
gosh.
Wait, but can I wash
Your
it? I
bed
can
pillow,
just
yes, you can wash.
Okay,
well,
I
it depends
wash
on
them.
it depends on the construction. So you
Okay.
can't wash foam.
Hold on,
for
that's a
example.
juicy nugget right
Yeah,
there.
that is that like everybody please listen to this because
Damn,
I did
I
not
mean-
know that. Dropping knowledge, Kelly.
Yes. Here are little tidbits
God,
for you.
now I feel worse about my bedding.
I kinda do too.
hygiene.
Well, it's funny because now when I travel, so I used to work
Oh.
in plumbing and home improvement. So I've always been in the home improvement space. But I'll like the hotels hate to see me coming because I'll be like, interesting faucet choice and interesting bedding. I'm surprised you went with percale instead of sateen. So it's a fun experience. But
I love this so
I
you
much.
love
are
that
supposed to sanitize your bedding and wash it. I would say every 3 months at minimum for pillows.
Oh, we do every week.
I wash my
For
sheets every
pillows?
week. Oh no, not
No,
pillows.
not the
Okay.
actual pillows.
Just the sheet.
And then
pillowcases.
the rest, sheets
Yeah, every
weekly.
week.
But now
Oh, yeah.
we're in a silk pillowcase era.
Same. So they can't dry them. Ugh.
Well, I have to hang them. every
Yes,
week.
I know, but it takes forever to dry. Yeah,
So you
I
need
don't want
another one lined
wrinkles.
up so you just can rotate between them.
You know, it is, but if you get the real silk, they're like expensive. So I'm
They
like,
are.
how many pillowcases do I need? Anyway,
Don't
continue.
talk to.
I feel like this is a very important topic that we should be talking
It
about
is.
more.
And how do you sell it online through the screen?
Yeah, so that's the piece here in the retention piece because it's such a long purchase cycle.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's what we're just figuring out now. And one of the things we're launching actually this week or next is our loyalty program. And so how do you retain customers who don't frequently need to refresh their bedding? And it's actually this niche target. And so like sleep connoisseurs, what we call them, or D2C site.
Ooh, okay.
So it's a lot of these people who like see bedding as this luxury in life, and it's more than just the practical getting 8 nights of sleep. It's like their oasis after a long day. They understand the specifications, they understand the deniers, and so we're really trying to capture those folks who speak the same language and get them to be thinking of Restful Nights as their go-to in bedding and education, not just for the product. So
I like
that's
the
where
education
influencers
piece.
come into play.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And UGC and educating people because, I mean, as you both proved, people don't really know how
We
to.
are unaware. Thank you for making fun of both of us. That was
I mean, myself
neat.
included. I'm not excluded
She
from
is.
this either.
She knows. I guess she belongs. She knows exactly where
Yes.
she is. It's great. I love it.
Well, so the influencer piece. Tell us a little bit. Are you doing like social media influencers? Are you doing UGC? Like, and working with influencers can be hard, right? Because you want to keep the brand voice, but you don't want to control the story. So
Right.
talk about that a bit, especially because it's important to educate around this kind of content.
And authenticity is huge. Everyone's looking at UGC these days for the social proof. And so how do you layer in the key talking points that we want to communicate without making it feel fabricated? So for us, like we found recently with our first round of briefs, that it's more effective when the influencers showcase their whole lifestyle, like their whole bedroom, a day in the life, and then they speak to the product and educate in small tidbits rather than opening about the product and focusing on the feature benefits and then later expanding to their, how they use it. So
Yeah.
it's really almost a lifestyle piece than it is a product oriented piece with this content. And so then the second layer to that is how do we then take this production and put it on our product pages. So that's where we are now, because you want to understand how it feels to sleep on a soft, medium, firm pillow. And customers don't even really think about pillows in that way.
And are you a
What does
side
that
sleeper,
mean?
a back sleeper,
Right.
or a
It's so
tummy
subjective.
sleeper? I was like, what's the other? There's another one I'm missing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So how do you do that? Do you do that in enhanced content? Do you do that in videos? Like,
All the above.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
enhanced content, videos. We're also trying to make it more of an engaged experience. So like a pillow quiz. Like let us help
Ooh,
you
yeah.
understand
I like that.
what pillow will best
That's a
serve
good
you
hook.
at night.
It's a good hook too.
Absolutely. But I mean, until I came into this category, I was also very uneducated and didn't give much thought to my bedding. I'm very much a practical sleeper. And I
Same.
just use it because I have to sleep. And if I didn't have to sleep, honestly, I'd rather be doing other things in life. So I don't give it that much time a day like the sleep connoisseurs do. But it's how do we help bring these people to our page and understand that there is a lot of value in having the right pillow or accessory, whatnot.
But you got to keep them there for a while.
You do.
That's an engagement challenge.
You build your bed. You got to build your bed.
Got to build
So
it.
you don't just need a
Ah.
pillow, you need the mattress topper. And especially now, a lot of people are erring away from replacing their mattress because it's so expensive. So how do we extend the life of it? You get a nice plush topper, a plush
The
pad.
We have a
Topper.
topper. We
You
love
got a
our
topper?
topper.
It's
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
So do you sell all the different types of toppers?
We do. So we have.
I mean, there's a lot
here's
of
another
different
tidbit.
toppers. I don't
Down
want to
and
make
down
a whole
alternative.
show about toppers, but we could. I
I should have brought samples in for you,
Oh,
Scott.
that would
I
have been fun. We could
know.
lay on some pillows.
I need one right now. Yikes.
So there's different types of fill. There's down alternative fill. There's natural fill. Down
Yeah.
alternative is a bit more economical. It's great for those who have allergies and whatnot. Yes, there you go,
Allergies.
Lauren.
I have
Listener
allergies.
Lauren
That's up
had
your
her hand
alley.
up.
And then there's natural. So that's where our Restful Nights brand plays. It's much more premium. It's the feather and down products. So very
Okay.
plush. And, it's one of those things you just soak into at the end of a day.
So this is a serious situation at my house.
What, the pillow?
The whole bed situation
okay.
is serious. And
Okay.
my wife takes this very serious.
Is she a connoisseur?
She is a connoisseur. She goes deep. She got 17 pillows. She's got the silk pillows. She's cases. She just handed me this pillow, and I don't even know what the hell's in it. It's not just a normal pillow.
So
I
you're
like
like
it.
me, where
I
I
use-
just want to sleep.
I use one pillow, and I take up like literally 1% of the bed.
Do the dogs sleep with you?
No,
Oh, okay. All right.
but she
Starfish?
She conquests.
That's a really nice way to put it.
It's a very nice way to
She's
put it.
moving. She's a moving sleeper.
I hate to say I'm like that as well. My fiance hates to see me coming. So.
Yeah, my husband's he's like a flopping fish. I love him to death, but I'm like, can you just stop moving? I'm a light sleeper, so he'll wake up and be like, "Did you sleep well last night?" And I'm like, "Did you?" Then you know the answer.
Oh, just quick detour recommendation to the real doctor.
Yes.
Don't ask that question.
That's when some managers benefit from sleeping in separate rooms.
Yeah,
and it's perfectly
When
okay.
I'm 32 years in, 3.
I was like, you are not 32.
No. Into
Ouch.
marriage.
You look 32, but you're
That's
not.
so sweet of you. I might cut that. Anyway. Anyway, so I think this is you got a challenging and we didn't even the competitive landscape to deliver
that's a
this
good
and
point.
to acquire this customer and the sleep connoisseur, which I love that. This is tricky wickets. I mean, this isn't going to cost $1.95. This is serious stuff you got going on over there.
It is.
You got to be like with a scalpel, man. You got to make sure you every dollar.
My word of the year is discipline. So commercial discipline.
I like that word. I have none of it, but I like that.
Commercial discipline.
Commercial discipline.
So
So
talk to me.
what does that mean?
I had somebody yesterday. Double click on that.
That's what Lauren said in one of the panels.
I say
which
that a lot.
Do
honestly,
you double
that is
click?
like
it
my
was
thing.
very relevant.
I'm
to
a
the
double
panel topic.
clicker. I'm a
Rove,
double
could you,
clicker. Well, because it's like a deep dive. Like I want to
Yeah.
double click on that. I did say that in the
We're
but
at an
that's like my
e-commerce
thing.
summer. It's fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Don't
Double
pick on me.
click.
Stop it.
So it's not just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. We're learning from our past test and learns and making sure that we're being thoughtful about our promotions, our assortment, the distribution channels. So since we play in so many different retail landscapes and verticals, it's making sure that we are selective in where we're putting like our Restful Nights brand, for example, which is
Yeah.
the most premium. We don't want to dilute it. And e-commerce can so easily like, compress the brand moat and dilute the brand equity. So how do we make sure that when we put it up on our Restful Nights website, but we also introduce it at retail partners, that it's not a race to the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It is competitive. I mean, we're up against some of these players who have been in the bedding space for years.
Yeah.
And we have that heritage too, just not necessarily under our Restful Nights brand since we just launched it. So right now it's a crawl, walk, run, and we're just trying to get the brand awareness there. And then slowly starting to build up that loyalist community and bringing those sleep connoisseurs to us.
Is there any channels? Is it paid meta? Is there anything that's driving really good success right now? I mean, pick a brand, pick a whatever.
Good question.
So I will say for our licensed partners, the brand equity is really what carries. And
You got some huge brands.
It's still an in-store experience for a lot of those customers. They want Kate Spade on their bed, and you put a pillowcase on your pillow, but they know that the pillow is Kate Spade.
Yeah.
So it's those types of followers who cherish the designer element to it. And then for our owned brands, it's really more the technology and making sure that we are leaning into our innovation there. And so that's what's differentiating ourselves, because almost like utility bedding could be a commodity.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you just need something to lay your head on at night. So how do we set ourselves apart? And that's where we excel.
This table looks pretty good. I'm not. This looks to lay my head down on.
Oh, I was
go to
like,
sleep.
what are you
This table
talking
right
about? This
now
is like
would
a
do.
what is happening? It's a very random thought.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
No problem.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks, God.
We're going well so far.
We're doing great.
Did you ask me how I slept?
I know, because you told us on the last podcast. So internally, because you have so many different channels, that means you have so many different players, you have so many different teams that need to be on board to make sure that your creative matches and you have the right specifications and all that. Can you talk a little bit about like that internal collaboration and like how you're making sure the in-store team is talking to the e-com team, is talking to the retail media team, all of that?
That's a great question and one we prepped on.
I love the call through.
That's like a back-ended compliment.
No, I'm like so excited you brought that up.
It's a great question. And I think every organization is trying to understand how they can be more agile. And so we used to have separate verticals for our in-store sales team and then our e-commerce team. And there would be a little collaboration, but it was really siloed. And last year we broke down that wall. So now it's like making sure that we are omni-focused. So the in-store needs to be in lockstep with the e-com. So, I mean, no one thinks about the boundaries.
Scott's finally letting me push the buttons, and so that's why you have more
You want
sound
to push
effects.
other ones?
I'm scared of pushing on
Push the red button, Lauren.
There's
Yeah.
4 red buttons. Oh, applause. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. This is a really important point. E-com and in-store need to work together. Continue.
Yes.
So the customer doesn't think in the same verticals that we do. So they're in store, but they search online. They're looking at the Amazon reviews to help inform their purchase decision either in store, they're going to do BOPIS, what have you. So we need to think the same way internally. So there is no silo anymore.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I've created a monster.
I like to press buttons.
I love it. So that's how we have been approaching it. And so we think about it from the end-to-end consumer journey. So when they're first getting introduced to our product, like what does the packaging look like and how are they reacting to it? And so it's a tactile product, like I mentioned before. So they're taking it off the shelf, they're squeezing it. So you don't need cardboard corrugate packaging. You need something that will allow them to touch the product and the shell. And then it goes to, well, how do we communicate the technology, like I mentioned about, and the key features and benefits? But everyone's attention span these days is so short. You have maybe 3 key features and benefits that you can call out. So we need to make sure that the packaging is also consistent with the online PDP. And so for us, it's making sure that like we're in lockstep in that way. So graphics works with the in-store sales, works with e-com, works with merchandising.
But packaging, the packaging piece I think is so important because that's supply chain, that's R&D. Like they need to be included in that conversation because if you're shipping something and I don't know what would happen if something gets wrinkled or the plastic melts or whatever that is, and it's a bad experience for the consumer, you need to bring those teams in. Like they need to be there from the beginning.
It's funny because even the smallest thing as if we procure an item overseas and it's a compressed pillow, it will start to break down the loft of that pillow the longer it sits in inventory versus if we manufacture domestically, it would have a longer shelf life.
Yeah.
So it's down to, even to your point of supply chain, like these small nuances can absolutely impact the customer experience.
I'm thinking of your ads. Here's an idea. We're spitballing ad ideas.
Oh, okay.
I've decided.
On the fly.
Scotty has some marketing ideas.
Well,
Go
no,
to town.
because it's a hard balance because the benefit, the feature, the technicality, but then we took this whole conversation, which hit me is the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, I can see an ad where you just have people waking up every day and they're happy. And they're just feeling great.
It's the aspiration of it.
Yeah, 100%.
I just get back to this Chevy holiday commercial. Like, I didn't even care about the Chevy. It was the story that I'm like, I want to go buy a Chevy because it made me feel so good. It's like if I see people sleeping well, they're not complaining, and they feel great in the morning, authentically, not like, hey, I'm a little too chipper in the morning for the woman I will live with.
My husband hates how chipper I am in the morning. I'm awake at 4 a.m.
saying is like, so, but
gosh.
combining that and having enough of the feeling and enough of the technical benefits and making sure that you're that right balance to actually convert.
We're emotional shoppers.
100%.
Right?
100%. And that's where the UGC comes into play too, because that social proof will really validate that this is the right product for you. Or like seeing how someone layers in their sleep experience with their day-to-day routine and what they're using to make sure they get good night's rest will help. It's a downstream effect, it's a ripple effect.
But I sleep is such a big, it's like, so talked about.
So
it's
important.
such a
Underrated.
Huge,
But
it
is.
I think it's getting
Good
more,
sleep, good quality sleep.
Listen, I'm no doctor like you. When I claim to be a physician in my house, I'm also a veterinarian.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah, I diagnose quickly.
How's Archie doing?
He's good.
Archie is his dog. He just got a puppy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has
wow.
3 dogs.
Okay.
But
You've got a full practice going.
Thank you very
Right?
much. So my point to my children and everybody is, I believe sleep is the actual key medicine to all things.
I agree with that 100%.
And wow, that is.
It was timely.
I might cry a little bit because that was so touching. Thank you for that. So I think I think sleep is getting better pub. What's helping is the it's not just going to the mattress store anymore and the department store. Like we've gotten all these other big brands that everybody knows who are spending billions and billions on advertising market, right? It's elevating this whole category and helping you sell more, which is really our goal.
It's a lifestyle.
That's right. You know what I mean?
It's a routine too. Like sleep hygiene is talked about a lot.
Yes.
Like no screens in the bedroom, like tea before bed, whatever. Like everybody should have their like sleep
Yes.
routine. Like that's being talked about. And this is a piece of it. Like
It
feeling
is.
comfortable in your bed, like with your oasis, you know?
It's
That
harder
matters.
because the damn phone and all the different
Yeah, the
stimuli
blue light,
coming
yeah.
in. Zilly, it's harder to get to bed. It's hard to.
That's why your nervous system, like Abby said, is
Exactly.
dysregulated.
Exactly.
All comes full
Discipline.
circle.
Boom.
Commercial
I know.
discipline.
Commercial discipline.
Boom. Discipline. Oh my god. Things are going crazy. You sure this is the first time you've done this? You seem
It
like
is, but I'm happy to be here.
Are
So
you? Are you
yeah,
having
I
fun
think
so
I
far?
think
You're
I
doing a
found
great
my new
job.
Let's
passion.
just
I
Yeah.
just wanna be-
yeah. Let's do a little check-in. Happy meter high.
Let the 8 ball tell me.
Ooh.
Is it time
Is it
for
time?
8-ball?
Is it time for the 8
Yeah,
ball?
I don't have a
I have
question.
Okay,
Here,
Scotty
let me-
will start.
let me
Well,
show you.
you have to tell Kelly the rules.
Okay, the rules are when you ask the Magic 8 Ball something, you have to say Magic 8 Ball and then say your question, and you have to make sure you're shaking the Magic 8 Ball
While
while
asking.
you're telling the question.
Has anyone come back to you and said that this is actually materialized?
Oh, that's a good question. I think all of ours have been long term.
Well,
Okay.
most of the Magic 8 Ball is actually guiding my entire life.
It explains a lot.
It's like a lucky penny.
It is. It's so smart, this little 8 Ball. So, Magic 8 Ball. Listener, I'm shaking. Will I become a sleeping influencer?
Oh, that's a good question.
Without a doubt.
Whoa!
Snaps for that.
Wow. From flipping a mattress
Yeah.
to now.
Damn!
For not flipping the mattress.
Yes.
To being a sleep influencer, we might have a problem. It's going to be okay.
Okay,
Do you have a
ready?
question?
Sure.
Do you want me to go?
more?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
all right. Okay, ready? Magic 8 Ball.
Go ahead, Magic.
Will I sleep well tonight in the hotel sheets because I have to get up at 4 a.m. for my flight? And the verdict is. Ooh, wait, it's not giving me. My sources say no. Oh, that's sad.
That's when you sleep on the plane.
Womp womp.
Sad. That is so.
You're looking for the sad
wow.
face.
Yeah.
OMG.
Oh my gosh.
This is so.
It's going to be okay,
You have
guys.
too many fun sound effects.
Yeah, there's
I love
so
it.
many sound effects.
Okay,
All right,
Kelly, it's up to
you're
you.
up, Kelly.
No pressure.
I'm going to pivot. I'm going to go away from sleep.
Okay.
Like, should I pursue podcasting as a hobby?
Oh, okay. Magic
Magic
8
8 Ball.
Ball.
Magic 8 Ball. Should I pursue podcasting as a hobby?
She's doing a great job.
She's doing a great job.
You gotta kind of.
Sometimes
you
it, like,
gotta
doesn't-
zhuzh it. Look at
yeah.
it. Get it
Yeah, it's
laid
really
down.
making
Get it
Wait
flat,
here.
maybe?
Get it laid down. Hold on.
Without a doubt.
Woo!
There we go.
All right. Go, Kelly.
I like this Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah.
Yes. I need to get one myself.
That's what I. Okay, here's my idea. We make one that has a computer screen in it, and you like can hook it up to an LLM.
Whoa.
Right. So anybody listening who can make that happen,
Yeah, she's only giving that away to like 7 people.
it's fine.
Next,
I
we're gonna
mean-
be here next year. Like, Lauren, I'm IPOing this new idea about a crazy 8 Ball. and
With all the
it's
great
so-
AI
idea.
experts at this conference, someone can make it happen.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Call me, beat me if you want to
Call me.
reach me.
Oh, impossible.
Impossible.
Love it.
Yes.
Look at you guys.
Kelly, you did awesome.
You were great.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for
This is
coming by.
fun.
This is another reason we love coming because we say here all the time, people matter.
Yes.
People matter.
People
Yes.
are the best.
We're always behind a screen, but it's really nice to get out and meet people in
It
person.
really
In the
is.
sunshine.
In the
Oh,
sunshine.
so good. We got more coming from eTail. I don't know what, but thanks for chiming in. Bye.
Bye.
Hey there, this is Haley from Quickfire, and they want me to read this so you know what this podcast is part of and how to find out more if you want. Always Off Brand is a production of Quickfire LLC and a part of the Learn and Laugh series on the Quickfire Podcast Network. For more information, go to quickfirenow.com. Have a good one, and thanks for listening.